You never really notice the exact time until something makes you. For me, it was 2:13 a.m. on a Wednesday when I realized the same guy had been coming into the diner for the past 6 nights, always at the exact minute. He'd slide into the booth by the window, order a black coffee and a plate of sunny side-up eggs, then just stare through the glass at the empty highway. He never ate, never touched the mug. At first, I thought he was just another trucker with a weird schedule. But last night, I noticed something strange. His reflection in the window never quite matched what he was doing. I started keeping track, scribbling notes between pouring coffee and wiping down counters. Every night, he wore the same faded jacket, the same jeans, the same tired expression. The only thing that changed was the way his eyes darted around the diner, almost like he was looking for someone, or something. Sometimes, it felt like he was watching me, even when his back was turned. The eggs would congeal, the coffee would go cold, and then he'd just slide out of the booth and disappear into the fog, leaving a crisp 20 on the table. Tonight, I tried to ignore him. The clock ticked to 2:13, and there he was again. But this time, he didn't sit. He stood at the counter, hands trembling, and finally spoke. Not to order. Not to complain. He said my name, my full name, slowly, like he was testing how it sounded. My heart hammered. I never wore a name tag, and I certainly never told him. He leaned in, voice barely above a whisper, and asked, "Do you remember the accident?" The world seemed to tilt. Memories flashed, skidding tires, shattered glass, a man's scream on the highway outside this very diner. The customer's face twisted into something not quite human, his mouth stretching into an unnatural grin. "You were supposed to die," he hissed, and suddenly, the window behind him reflected only me, alone, staring back at myself in the dead of night, as if he'd never been there at all.